Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's LTC Mr. here coming at you with yet another L7 DEX video update. And in this video, I want to go over some information that you're probably dying to know about, as I was able to attend a Zoom meeting with my upline, who is one of the top leaders and earners in L7 DEX, who has been out in Dubai with the founder and the team this whole time, receiving all these updates and passing it down to myself and other people that are leaders and underneath him. So before I get to this video, I'd like to say that I'm not a financial advisor. I do not advise on how to invest or spend the money. All I do is show opportunities that I believe that will be beneficial to anyone around the world, and I also go over opportunities that I believe that will not be beneficial to anyone around the world. So with that said, let's get into this video. Now, I know that you're probably wondering, when is it that you're able to see the new functions, you'll be able to do some transfers and everything like that? Well, from the Zoom meeting that I shared right here inside of my Telegram and Facebook communities, which I was able to attend that Zoom meeting, I recorded it, it's going to be on the 25th. Now, would that be the 25th their time, or would it be the 25th according to the Western world as well? I don't know. It could be 25th their time, because when you look at the payments for like people that's over in Americas or something like that, the payment is showing that we got paid for the 24th, but it's still the 23rd for us, right? Excuse me. So that right there is when we're going to see the new features, new functions inside of our accounts, and we'll also start to do some transfers supposedly on that day as well. All right. If anything happens between now and then, I will get the information and I will share it as soon as possible. Okay. So right now, that's the date, October 25th. Okay. We'll be able to start seeing the new features inside of our accounts. And remember, in the last video, I stated that, the early investors, I call us the angel investors. Also, we was referred to in the Zoom as pioneers, because we're early when to adopt, help to launch the L7 DEX and adopt the LSD token as well. All right. So it's because of us why they're able to make these enhancements and everything going forward. And so this has always been a part of the plan since day one to launch the platform. Now, there were some things that was a surprise to the leadership when they was out there in Dubai. They had to ask multiple times what was going on. So because it's being translated, because, of course, Jack, he speaks Chinese. Then he got a translator translating from, Chinese to English. And, so the translation is not always perfect. So it had to keep asking again and again and again so they can really get a clearer picture of what's going on. And we was able to get on that Zoom today, and we was able to listen to all of the information. I will not be able to remember everything because the Zoom is over an hour long. But if you want that information, you can join the Telegram group, the Facebook group, and you can get access to that Zoom meeting yourself. Watch it, share it with other people. I do not have my affiliate link, and then when I record the Zooms, I do not share my affiliate link. Okay, so that way that everyone can share that video, those Zoom meetings freely without having to worry about anyone joining underneath me. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get on with this presentation. Now that I got the main thing out the way. Oh yeah, I was mentioning NFTs before I get going. The NFTs are going to be worth some extreme value, because by cutting off the way that we're buying NFTs now by the 17th of November, we're going to be the only ones that have the NFTs generating extra income. No one else after the 17th of November is going to have access to that. And from what I was told, what I heard in the Zoom, even when the NFT staking period is over, you can restake the NFT to continue earning LUSD. The mechanism is still the same. It's still going to be the 70-30 split. And then once we get to, I think, $200 million in liquidity or something like that, that's when it's going to go to 60-40, then it's going to get 50-50, then 40-60, all the way down to like 20-80, okay? That's where we're going to stay at. But the thing is, we're the only ones going to have the NFTs. Once your staking period is over, that's when you'll be able to choose, you can transfer it to someone else to help them out if you love them that much. Or you'll be able to transfer your NFT over to OKX exchange and sell it over there on OKX for a much higher value, because these NFTs going to have some value as time goes along. So literally, we're going to have the nodes, we're going to have liquidity pool mining, we're going to have the LSD, the NFTs, LUSD for all of us pioneers or slash angel investors. That's 5 income ways of income with L7 DEX, right here. Okay, now let's go ahead and get on with this. Okay, let me go ahead and click here. I guess I gotta do that. So the market development plan, you already know majority of information, but I'm just gonna go over everything that's on the screen because it is going to explain some other information that you're unaware of. All right, so there are 2 major strategic goals. So you got L7 DEX, which is the perpetual contract trading platform. Then you got which has the LSD token, and we're going to be providing liquidity, which also allows us to launch the initial exchange offer. So the L7 DEX will eventually come its own decentralized exchange with a trading platform and the liquidity pools and all other type of stuff, just like you see with Pancake Swap, Sushi Swap, Uniswap, Curve, list goes on. All right. So you got 3 development stages. You got brand and community building. That's where we're at right now currently. And now what we're going to is the second phase, which is the launch of the contract trading platform. Then a third phase will be adding liquidity pool plus IEO, tokenization of assets, which should be happening by the end of this year once we get to the $100 million liquidity needed. All right, and then you get to 3 major asset value propositions. The NFT, which they got included. Like I said, NFT is going to be very valuable. All right, that's the reason why I've been buying so many NFTs, because I didn't know how long the NFT purchase is going to continue on the way it is. I knew that I wanted to go ahead and get started as much money as I could afford to risk, and then keep on using my method of growing my account while taking profits at the same time to get more NFTs. And so it's working out in my favor. It's just working out just the way I planned it. Okay, and then you got LUSD, LSD. Okay. So those are part of the L7 DEX. Then of course we're gonna have the nodes coming as well. So let's go ahead and click to the next screen. Let me just click over here. All right. So latest update for liquidity mining and product. 1, the global community has exceeded 80 countries. User growth is approaching nearly 100,000 wallets or users inside of the L7 DEX platform. Number 2, the LSD token has been listed on the following centralized exchanges. That's METC, HTX, or Huobi, Gate.io. NFT will launch on OKX NFT. We're already in the process of being listed on Binance as well, and they're looking at getting listed on KuCoin. They're looking at getting listed on all of the top 10 major cryptocurrency exchanges. This year. That's what they're looking at doing by this year, early next year. And then number 3, got 10,000 USDT. And 100,000 USDT NFT minted to cease. And so then you got a 100 USDT and a 1,000 USDT NFT minted is scheduled to cease on the 17th of November of this year. We already know the information. Continuing on. So market development plan, you got 2 major strategic goals. L7 DEX, which is the perpetual contract trading platform. Is this the 3rd page? Hold on. No, it wasn't. It just went backwards. I don't know why it went backwards. Okay. Latest update for liquidity mining and product. There we go. Now we're on track. Number 4, L7 contract exchange platform SEX Index is expected to launch at the end of October, early in November. 10% of the earning of the NFT staking, which is LUSD, generated from staking NFTs automatically convert to CLUSD, and that will be sent over to the centralized exchange contract account to provide liquidity for the trading, because they're going to be using LUSD mainly for trading on these centralized exchanges. Okay, and then that's going to help provide liquidity, stability for trading, and just everything that this team is doing. They already have experience with doing. They did this before when they launched their own cryptocurrency exchange, and they're following up with the L7 DEX right now with the same methods that they used to launch their centralized exchange when it was created in China, and they sold for billions of dollars. Okay, once China had cracked down on crypto. So number 6, liquidity mining optimization of other functions are expected to be launched on the 25th of October, and the details are as follows. I don't know why it keeps going backwards like this. Let me just click on this button right here. All right. The announcement of mining LSD, 50% LSD based on the market price, and 50% USDT add LSD liquidity to get the LP token. So this right here what they said about the liquidity pool is going to be using pancake swap, which I'll get to a little bit later on. All right. So pledged liquidity pool token daily yield is 0.5% paid out in LSD, and it's going to be based on the open market price. The profit would change based on the LP token value. Now, this is what I was when I was going over my last video, when they were saying that the token is going to be released linearly. This is the these are the tokens that are going to be released linearly from the liquidity pool mining. So you won't have access to trade these tokens on the open market until we reach that $100 million in liquidity by the end of this year. Once we reach that, then you'll be able to get your tokens linearly to be able to send directly to decentralized exchanges and be able to trade them on the open market, take profit where you want to do, okay, at that moment. And it's going to be based on the value of the open market or the secondary market, which is like going around for like $26 right now at the moment. The price can drop as people will sell their tokens. That's the reason why the price dropped from $41 down to $26 right now, because a lot of people sold their tokens on the exchanges, because you're able to trade right now on the exchanges where they're listed at. All right. So for example, LSD is $10, pretty much 10 USDT. 10 LSD plus 100 USDT will give you the liquidity pool on token value of 200 USDT. Remember, I broke that down in the last video. If you got $200 that you want to stake inside a liquidity pool, you need to have $100 worth of USDT and $100 worth of LSD, and then you'll be able to stake it right into the liquidity pool. All right, so that's how they broke it down right here. So 200 USDT times 0.5% would give you $1 or 1 USDT per day, which equals 0.1 LSD. If the next day LSD is 15 USDT, 250 USDT times 0.5% equals 1.25 USDT, which equals 0.08333 LSD that you will receive. Okay, that's the 0.5% value. I keep forgetting. I just want to click on the buttons right here all the time, and just keep doing that. So the community reward adjustment. So if you're at a V1, you need to have a 1,000 USDT NFT stake. So the requirement, small market, is 20,000 USDT. You get 10% reward. And now, of course, you need, this is going to be based off of the old the affiliate plan still. So the strongest leg is not what they're considering. You need to have the strong leg at 20,000 USDT. Then you got to have the weaker leg at a minimum of 20,000 USDT stake in order to get to V1. Or there's other requirements as well that's in the old PDF showing you how you can qualify to become V1, V2, V3, V4, all the way up to partner. Okay, so V2, you also need to have 1,000 USDT NFT stake, and you need to have 2 people at V1, and that will give you 20% reward on all of the team members underneath you. Then for V3, you need to have 10,000 USDT NFT stake. You need to have 2 people at V2. Then that give you 30% of all of the rewards from everyone underneath you, and not just 2 levels deep. That is okay. So this right here is to qualify for everyone underneath you. All right, not just 2 levels deep. So V4, you need to have 10,000 USDT stake. You need to have 3 people at V3, and then you get 40%. V5, you need 10,000 USDT NFT stake, and you need 3 people at V4 for 50%. Then partner, you need 10,000 USDT NFT stake. You need 3 people at V5. Then you get 50% plus 10%. I don't know what that plus means. Maybe that's just from overall profits. What the platform is generating off of fees. Maybe that's what that extra 10% is all about. All right. So the reward is based on the same generated unit to the calculation. All right. Now I'm gonna go over here and click on the button. So now let's go over this map right here. So here's the rewards adjustment. Everything is gonna start with USDT on the BEP20 network, right? Because we're on the Binance Smart Chain network. You're going to mint the NFT right now because it's still open until the 17th. Then at that moment, that NFT is going to be able to, stake new coin or create new coin. And then you'll be able to sell this NFT at OKX, or you can transfer the NFT internally with user ID numbers. All right. But when you stake the NFT, you're going to get a daily yield of 1.5% if you're staking for 360 days. But of course, we're at the 70-30 split, so you do the math on that as well, okay? Based on how much you got staked, and that's going to produce LUSD. The LUSD, you can buy LSD based on market price, LUSD, 10% of LUSD is going to be sent over to the centralized exchanges for liquidity, provider, and then the LUSD plus 50% USDT is going to be converted to Bitcoin as well. Looks like right here. I remember them going over that in the Zoom, but I couldn't really remember everything that it said. But I remember them saying something about Bitcoin. But then LUSD can be transferred internally using the user IDs as well. Now, let's go over here to the next screen because there's going to be another drop down right here. So the LUSD, you'll be able to stake that as well, like we're already doing, and that's going to generate a daily yield of 0.75% up to 1%, and that's going to give you LSD. So the LSD plus 50% USDT is going to go to liquidity pool token. Then that can be staked, and it's going to generate 0.5% per day, and that's going to pay it out LSD. So the LSD can be transferred internally with user ID. So with the LSD, then you'll be able to go ahead and convert over to liquidity pool if you want to, because the way that we're going to be able to exit out is with the LSD. It's not going to be LUSD to USDT anymore. It's going to be LSD. Start from LSD and then we'll proceed from there. How would that look? I don't know. We're going to find out together on the 25th. And as we find out together, we're going to have other Zooms, within the community here that's going to be doing like technical training on how to do use all the functions, new functions. Okay, so I don't know how it's going to look, but this is I'm just going to break down what they're going over right here. All right, so the USDT LSD is going to eventually get to 10 million liquidity pool and pancake swap. All right, so the initial exchange offer, which is IEO, equals the LSD, and it's going which is the ABC token, greater than the ABC token. I don't know what that means, but pretty much the whole focus is providing liquidity to LSD, so that way the demand is going to increase. So when you increase the demand for the token, the price is going to go up as well. Supply is going to go down because they're going to be launching some other companies as well. That is part of the 500 company launch that they did when they launched their cryptocurrency exchange some years ago. These companies' responsibility is also to buy LSD. So they're going to be taking away or chipping away at the supply of LSD and driving up the demand of for LSD, and which hopefully will increase the price as well. Okay, so that's the help we're going to get right along with what we're doing. Okay, and so the consumption, online or offline purchase, financial. So we got Master, Visa, Union, and it's going to be USDT, LSD, fund management loan, and then global over-the-counter trades, wherever the case may be. So this right here is going to be big right here. When you're able to have a debit card that you'll be able to transfer your earnings to and be able to use freely how you see fit, that right there is a win-win situation for all of us, because I don't know if there's going to be there could be a KYC done for this, because it is going to be, with a debit card that's going to be partnered with Master, Visa, and Union. So there could be a KYC, but at the same time, it's going to be, it could possibly be no KYC. I don't know how it's going to work out. But let's just let you know, they got a debit card that's in the works right now for us to be able to use and put our profits over there on that debit card. All right, continuing on. So NFT, LUSD, and LSD will be open for the transfer function through UID and ADAPT. NFT only can be transferred once the staking period is done. LSD is expected to linearly release in the second half of December when primary market and secondary market merge. That's what's going to be said. That's talking about the liquidity pool mining. So all of us that's earning LSD and the L7 DEX right now, that's all still on the primary market base price. But as soon as the liquidity pool mining launches, that's all going to be based off the secondary market price. And we will not be able to transfer the LSD over to the cryptocurrency exchanges at that moment, because we got to wait until the liquidity reaches $100 million later on this year. And then we'll get the LSD released to us linearly. I don't know how much they're going to release to us or how frequently they're going to release it to us. But we'll be able to have access, periodically to our LSD to be able to do how we see fit with it. Okay? So, I did it again. Let's go. I think it was the last page anyway. Yeah. So it's just going over the social media handles right here that you could join to stay updated with everything that's going on L7 DEX. They got a Discord for those of you who don't know, that's on the home page of L7 DEX. And that right there pretty much wraps up what I want to go over in this video for L7 DEX. There's a lot of information. There's a lot more information in the video that I shared right here inside of my Telegram and Facebook communities. All right. So make sure that, if you're in the groups already, watch this video when you get a chance, because there's a lot more information that was explained in there that was not shared in these PDF documents right here. This right here was just a quick overview of what's going on with the new updates that's going to launch, and on the 25th of October. So that right there pretty much wraps up what I want to talk about L7 DEX. If you like what you heard and saw, please like and subscribe to the channel. Also, feel free to share this video with other people. If you're interested in joining L7 DEX, I have my links down in the description of this video as well as in the comment section. If you heard of L7 DEX from someone else, please get back with that person. Use the referral link. Start generating passive income. Shows how to do the same thing. Remember, 17th November is the last day to be able to buy the NFTs the way that they are. The 10,000, 100,000 NFT going away immediately once they relaunch the platform with the new functionalities on the 25th of October. The $100 and the 1,000 NFTs will still be available until the 17th of November. All right. So, I'm not going to sell any of my NFTs until they're worth extreme value. And, what's extreme value? It depends on what you're looking for. That value can change depending on how LSD is doing and how these other cryptos are doing during the next bull run. But, that right there is all I have to say. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time in this video. Take care, everyone.